Alright, this is for Clue. This is my essay on the JFK assassination conspiracies. And my conspiracies will be about that someone fired from the front and that there was another gunman. Alright, so the one from the fired from the front. So there's a sketch of JFK's injuries that was made by the first doctor who treated him, who was there at the first thing who treated him. Yeah. Uh, that shows that JFK was shot from the front. He depicts that he thought that there was a entry wound from the front. It was if he was shot from the back, they would probably be able to find the bullet in the car or on the street or something, right? So there is also this guy who regularly made death threats to JFK, and some government people caught one of his phone calls. By the way, his name is Joseph Miller. So some government people got a hold of some of his phone calls, and it said one of them said that the president would be killed in a couple of days, which happened to be the very same day that he was killed. And he said it would happen from the front, and it would happen in an office building. And the communists were tied into it, and that Oswald would be to blame, would be like a cover-up thing, like a fallback guy. And he had no idea that he would get caught as the killer, you know? That he'd be like fallback guy. Also, Joseph was in the crowd as the motorcade passed. What? Huh? That's some pretty solid stuff, man. My other theory was that there was another gunman and that the CIA was involved. So, for JFK got shot by 2 shots, but there were 3 shots fired in a time frame of like 6 or 5 seconds or something. Well, Oswald might not have been the only killer, the only shooter. The army and some other police people tested if trained professional marksmen could do what Oswald did. They found out that a trained professional could, but Oswald was no professional. Oswald took the marksman 3 tries to do what Oswald did. So he couldn't have been, he probably wasn't the only one there. And also, there were the JFK files were recently released, and the CIA and government and stuff held back some because it was too confidential. Like, that means that it would show that the government was worse than they appear to be. So, yeah. And the CIA and government didn't like JFK because he was gonna stop a war from happening, and the government didn't want that because they wanted the money that would come from the war, or the or the budget that would come from that war. So it would be in their best interest for money to kill him and have somebody else take office. And there was and in the JFK files, it showed that the CIA and government might have been involved. Yeah. So that is my presentation. I hope you all enjoyed it. And give me an A, please. Bye.